If you are an international medical graduate doctor interested in working in the USA, you can now be board eligible within 1 year of being in the US without doing any US residency nor going through the match process. Yes, you heard it right, 1 year. Who is eligible and all other details in this video, and let's do this together. Hi there, I'm Dr. Rajiv Iyer. I'm a double board certified doctor working in the USA for the last many years. I come with the experience of guiding hundreds of doctors like you. Who is proposing this idea of giving you board eligibility? This time, this is the American Board of Internal Medicine. They say that you could have done your internal medicine residency from your home country or from any country in the world. And as long as you come and do a fellowship either in the USA or Canada, boom, you're now board eligible. Now this fellowship can be 1 year, 2 years or 3 years depending on whatever specialty you're getting in. For example, if you're an internal medicine specialist doing a fellowship in geriatric medicine, that's it, 1 year, board eligible. This is the second fastest way of being board certified in the USA in our experience. What are the other eligibility criteria? You must have completed your medical school or medical college from a World Health recognized place. Of course, you need to have a sponsor note from the ECFMG. You should have completed your internal medicine training in your home country or anywhere in the world outside the US and Canada, and then you come into the USA or Canada, apply for a fellowship, you get a fellowship, then you can apply to the American Board of Internal Medicine, be board eligible. They would assess all your credentials and they'd say, hey doc, you're now board eligible. How cool is this? So when is this going to kick in? This proposed pathway is still in the discussion phase and is very likely to kick in pretty soon, which is very exciting. And we would keep you posted on the next steps about this as soon as this kicks in and becomes official, or if they decide not to implement this, we would let you know as well. The next question is, when should you be doing fellowship? You could be actually looking for a fellowship, or you could already be doing a fellowship in one of the subspecialties of internal medicine, or you could have done it in the last 7 years. Yes, 7 years. So that includes a large group of people, including people whom you have helped secure positions. How nice is this? Of course, once the process becomes official, then they would assess the credentials and say board eligible. So you would take the boards and then you become board certified. The way the process is set up is you would first write your boards for the American Board of Internal Medicine and then subsequently give you eligibility to write the boards for that specific fellowship that you're doing. So you eventually would be getting 2 board certifications, sometimes even 3, depending on what fellowship you're doing and plan to do later. Does it matter what country you're trained from? No, it does not. As long as your medical training is recognized, as long as you have completed your internal medicine training, you're basically good to go. Assuming you do obtain a fellowship in the USA or Canada. Any changes in the match process? No changes in the match process. The match process would stay as is, and these candidates may come through the match process or may come outside the match process. That does not make any difference. As long as you secure a fellowship, you're good to go. The next big question is, how about USMLE? In general, to secure a fellowship, you would require USMLE Step 1, Step 2 CK, OET, and then become ECFMG certified, which we think would be required for this pathway as well. You do not need USMLE Step 3 to begin with to apply for a fellowship, but eventually you might have to complete your USMLE Step 3. That brings a big question. How about if you have not completed your USMLE exams? Well, then we suggest you explore the imminent outstanding pathway, and we are here to share our expertise with this, and you can book appointments at www.imgsecrets.com. Sit with us one-on-one. We'll take a look at your profile and tell you if this is something you're eligible for, and if so, how exactly you can apply and proceed with these pathways, because these pathways you can apply in all 50 states. So what should you be doing? You should think of what your background is and then start gearing up for applying for fellowships or directly as attending physician positions if you think you're eligible, and proceed further. Because if you do secure these positions, whether there is a pilot pathway or not, there are various other options through which you can become part of the US healthcare system, assuming you're interested to do so. If you're happy in your home country, sure, you could continue that. Next, I encourage you to watch this video where we have mentioned on how you can be successful with your fellowship applications. Any questions, do post in the comments below. Take care, stay safe. I'll talk to you soon. Who is eligible for this and how you can proceed? Who is eligible? You must have completed your internal medicine training. You should have completed your internal medicine training. So you eventually would be getting, if you're happy in your home country, just continue your life there. If you're happy in your home country, sure, you could continue that.